Hello, our lovely grade 1 students. Welcome to watch our first PBL video lesson. Our topic is transportation. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about different types of transportation. I'll also introduce basic ways that transportation has changed through time. So, our learning objectives is to be able to recognize some big differences about transportation in the past compared to the present, to identify three main modes of transportation for moving people from one place to another, and to identify and say different transport vocabulary. Children, does anyone know what the word transportation means? Oh, that's very good. You have very good ideas. Yeah, transportation is a movement of people, animal, and goods from one place to another. Children, let's think, how did people and things traveled many years ago? Do you know, long ago people didn't have cars, airplanes, or trains, and it took them a long time to move from one place to another. And in the following pages, you will see how transportation changed through time. So in the past, the caveman had to walk when he wanted to go from one place to another. As time passed, people rode animals such as camels, donkeys, and mules. Many other animals were also used for transportation, so people used animals, and this was a slow process. In some countries today, people still use animals for transportation. Did you know in some places in Africa, elephants are used for transportation? But when the wheel was invented, transportation became easier and it changed the way people travel. Do you know what does it mean, invention? When a person makes something new that no one else has made before, it is called an invention. They used wagons to carry people and things, and these wagons were pulled by a horse or an ox. Some wagons were so big that families used them to travel to far places. These wagons could go for weeks with enough food and water. Do you know, children, the first bicycles that were invented didn't have pedals. Then pedals were added, and it is cheap, environmentally friendly way of transportation, easy to use and save money. The first trains were invented were very slow. Trains used for both goods and people, and is very popular type of public transport. And many people travel by train every day. Children, here you can see how cars looked like in the past. It looked like wagons, but didn't need to be pulled by horses. And these first cars were very slow and made a lot of noise. But we know that cars are very popular type of transport, and most people use cars daily for short and long distances. Many years ago, man first flew in the sky in a balloon. The first airplane that were invented could carry very few people. Now airplanes can travel from one city to another in a matter of hours. It's faster than buses, trains, and cars. If we speak about water transportation, in the past, the cavemen used tree trunks to travel across rivers. These rafts can only move if there is wind. Children, now we will speak about three main modes of transportation: land, air, and water transportation. First, children, we will speak about land transportation. They move on wheels, can go everywhere on land. It is the most common transportation. We use them mostly every day. For example, car, bus, tram, motorcycle, bike, train. Air transportation. Air transportation is the fastest means of movement from one place to another. Air transportation includes hot air balloon, helicopter, airplane. Airplanes is an expensive type of transport. Okay, water transportation is a process of moving people, goods, uh, by boat, ship, or sailboat over a sea, ocean, lake, or river. For example, ship, boat, submarine, raft, yacht. Children, here you see transport word mat. You need to learn all these words. Now it's time to do an activity. Okay, let's start. What type of transport am I? Water transport, land transport, or air transport? Correct, you are right. A car is land transport. Okay, what type of transport am I? Water transport, air transport, or land transport? Take your time. Correct. A bike is land transport. What type of transport am I? Land transport, air transport, or water transport? Well done. A plane is air transport. Okay, let's think about this one. What type of transport am I? Land transport, water transport, or air transport? Correct. A ship is water transport. What type of transport am I? Land transport, water transport, or air transport? Yes, train is land transport. Children, now can you guess what the following transportation is? Please write down your answers and send to our Google Classroom. I hope you enjoyed our lesson. Thank you.